Hello everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. I am Hype the Commentator and thank you all for joining me today. Today is WrestleMania Sunday in just a few hours. WrestleMania 40 Night 2, just a few hours away. But before we get there, we are taking a look back at the end of an era. WrestleMania 28, Orlando, Florida. It is The Undertaker versus The Game, Triple H, inside Hell in a Cell with the Heartbreak Kid, Mr. WrestleMania himself, Shawn Michaels, as the special guest referee. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. All right, here we go. It's The Game, Triple H, and The Undertaker. It's the end of an era. Shawn Michaels, the special guest referee, has just rung the bell. This match is underway. This will, in fact, be an end of an era. It'll be the last time we ever see these two collide one-on-one with Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee. It couldn't get any bigger. We're the grandest stage of them all, the showcase of immortals, and we're seeing two immortals collide right here, right now, in Triple H and The Undertaker. The Undertaker 19-0, looking to go the big 20-0 as he sends Triple H into the ropes in the corner. But Triple H gets the boot up. Now Triple H fighting back. As if we thought no holds barred last year wasn't enough to end these two. This year, these two are inside the most dangerous structure in sports entertainment, the Hell in a Cell. And between these two have been in 19 of the 24 Hell in a Cell matches in WWE history. Absolutely insane when you think about that statistic. But now Undertaker sending Triple H to the outside of the ring, onto the floor. And this is where the dangerous part of this match picks up. This is where the danger happens. They are in the danger zone. They are by the cage. They are by the steel steps. There's a lot that can happen. There are weapons under the ring to make matters even worse. As if the steel cage wasn't enough, The Undertaker driving Triple H head first into those steel steps. And Undertaker's taking control. Headbutt to The Game. Triple H trying to get away. And if you're Shawn Michaels, what do you got to be thinking? You tried to end The Undertaker streak 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Shawn Michaels tried to end the streak of The Undertaker for the second time. But instead, The Undertaker ended the career of the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels, huge back body drop onto the floor by The Undertaker, and Triple H really having it handed to him by the dead man. No disqualifications, of course, no countouts. Anything goes. They're inside the Hell in a Cell structure. And The Undertaker has gone against some of the best when it comes to being at WrestleMania, including the man who is refereeing the match, Shawn Michaels. And The Undertaker wrestled Triple H last year in a grueling battle, no holds barred. In the end, The Undertaker would force Triple H to submit to that Hell's Gate. Triple H thought he was going to get that sledgehammer and nail Undertaker right in the face with it, but Triple H lost grip of it and eventually was forced and left with no choice but to tap out in front of 70,000 plus fans. And now The Undertaker, after the attack onto Triple H, this is the end of an era. Three of the very greatest to ever do it inside this Hell in a Cell with Michaels as the referee. Undertaker, Triple H going at it. Shawn Michaels, you say you're retired. He was forced to retire, but he finds himself here in the middle of a feud between somebody he has the utmost respect for in The Undertaker and someone who is a longtime friend, tag team partner. They've won gold together, traveled all over the world together in Triple H. And The Undertaker just pushes Shawn Michaels. The absolute disrespect to treat the referee like that. That's the referee of your match. And now Triple H sent right into the cage. This is where things pick up. Using the steel cage to your advantage. That is what makes this match so dangerous, so career-changing, life-changing. Your career doesn't just get shortened by being in a match like this. Your life gets shortened. Dangerous. They're in the danger zone. The outside of the ring is the danger zone. They're much, much safer being inside the ring. And, that goes the same for any type of match. It's much safer in the ring than outside. But this is even worse because now you're surrounded by a 14-foot steel cage with a roof over it. There's no way to escape the cage. The cage is locked. But in the past, we've seen how things go down in these types of matches. In fact, two out of three of the men in this cage, in this structure, were in the first ever Hell in a Cell match of The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at Bad Blood 1997, where we would end up seeing the debut of The Undertaker's long-lost brother, the Demon Kane. And now Triple H going out to the attack onto The Undertaker. The Undertaker sends Triple H in the ropes. And a knee drop right to the jaw of The Undertaker. But The Undertaker just stands right back up. Triple H didn't realize it. And a huge clothesline from the dead man to the game. Triple H not where he wants to be. The fans are electric. They are seeing perhaps what could be the last time we see these three men in the same ring. And these two, and The Undertaker and Triple H going at it one-on-one for the very last time. It could be the case, but can you imagine the crowd? Can you imagine the energy in Orlando if Triple H ends The Undertaker's 19-0 undefeated streak at WrestleMania? Undertaker is willing to go extremely far, and now he's ready to take Triple H to school. Did you pack a lunch? Because Undertaker nails Triple H with Old School. And now, using that 300-plus frame of his to go after that arm of Triple H with a bit of Old School. And the fans are electric. You can hear the Undertaker chants. Undertaker, what in the world does Undertaker have in mind as he rips apart that top part of the steel steps? What is going on in the mind of the dead man? And now he's lifting up the steel steps. And here we go. Boom! Right into the skull of the game. Look at the eyes of The Undertaker. The Undertaker's really brought this fight to Triple H, being in control for the most part of this one. Last year, it seems to be a bit different. Last year, Triple H was in control for the majority, and Undertaker just barely survived. I've never thought I'd ever say those words, but it was really The Undertaker who survived that match. Triple H got caught in the Hell's Gate, even after everything he had done to The Undertaker, 3 pedigrees. And those chair shots, the chair shot to the head, all it might have taken was that sledgehammer, but The Undertaker able to get that Hell's Gate. Triple H waiting too long to nail The Undertaker right in the face with that sledgehammer. It could have been all over. But here comes guillotine leg drop. That 300-plus pounds dropping right on the chest of the game. Triple H, the chest and that neck of the game. Right on the apron. And Triple H trying to catch his breath. That'll knock the wind out of you. All that weight. Let's take a look at this again. All that weight colliding right onto your chest, just dropping on your chest. And the Triple H picks up. Oh, Triple H gets up. DDT The Undertaker. Great reversal. Great counter from the game. Finding his way back in this. But he's not able to capitalize right away. The damage has already been done during this match. So what do you got to do if you're Triple H? Triple H driving The Undertaker head first into those steel steps. And the game, once again, driving The Undertaker head first. Undertaker now on the receiving end of some pain. The cerebral assassin. Uh-oh. This isn't too good. This isn't going to be pretty. A pedigree on the steel steps, and this one's over. The streak is over. But a back body drop on The Undertaker sends Triple H right onto the mat. And The Undertaker able to counter out of that pedigree with a big back body drop to the game. The cerebral assassin, Triple H. Look at this one more time. Undertaker realized where he was, realized his streak was at stake, and had to do everything he could to fight out. And now The Undertaker with these clubbing blows as he works on the face of Triple H with every right, slowly taking out the game, making this as painful as possible. And the Undertaker trying to pull himself back up as he looks to go 20-0 here in Orlando at WrestleMania XXVIII. And the Undertaker driving Triple H face first into those steel steps. And the Undertaker clubbing right to the game. The game trying to stay in this. Oh, but the game. Oh, what a spine buster to the Undertaker onto the steel steps. The Undertaker right on those steel steps. Oh, the spot was spine around. Oh, Hell's Gate, the same move that had Triple H last year. The same move that forced Triple H to tap out last year. But Triple H, it's early enough in this match. Triple H looking for the strength to pick up the Undertaker this time. Can Triple H do it? Shawn Michaels asking his best friend Triple H if he wants to quit. But look at this. This time, Triple H has the strength to power bomb Undertaker. Unlike last year, Triple H breaks it. 1, 2. And this match seems to start to becoming a little bit of a bloody mess between these two. As expected, when you're inside Hell in a Cell, you can't control the bodily fluids that are going to come from being inside a structure so dangerous as Hell in a Cell. And the Undertaker gets taken out. And the Undertaker tries to pull himself up, but Triple H grabbing some steel chairs. What in the world is Triple H looking for? Triple H looking for something. He grabbed a chair. And a second steel chair. You know what's better than one steel chair? 2. But here comes the first one. Right to the midsection of the dead man. Just in case it breaks. Just like it did last year, that chair. And it's already bent on the first hit. Spine rattling shot with a chair to the right to Undertaker's spine. And now Triple H grabbing the steel steps. What does Triple H have in mind as he props those steps up in the corner? What in the world does the game have in mind? Turns around, goes after the Undertaker, looks to send Undertaker in those steel steps, and he does. Taker face first in those steel steps, and this is all legal. We're inside Hell in a Cell. Anything goes. It might as well be a no-holds-barred match just like last year, but instead, there's a cage around them. There's a ginormous Hell in a Cell cage. Oh, what a shot to the back with a chair. I'm surprised that chair is still intact. The chair is bent a little bit, but again, to the spine, much like we saw last year. That chair coming to play once again. And now another shot to with the chair. Again and again and again. The spine just being exploited and destroyed by Triple H. Shawn Michaels trying to break things apart. But he's saying it's too much, but this is no disqualification. It's Hell in a Cell. Michaels trying to separate. Michaels has respect. Now driving the head of the chair into the spine, into the back of the Undertaker. Oh, again in the spine. This is how Triple H wants to win. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to end the career of the Undertaker. Shawn Michaels saying, just cover him. Triple H saying, if you don't end it, I will. Shawn Michaels just saying to cover him already. He can't bear to watch these too many respects destroy each other. And right now, he's watching his best friend destroy somebody that he has the utmost respect for. The man that ended his career, The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels checking on The Undertaker, asking if he wants to end it. And Triple H moves Shawn Michaels out of the way as he continues with these steel chair shots to the spine of The Undertaker. We saw when Undertaker survived last year. Saying, end it or I will. Undertaker saying, don't stop it. The dead man, giving everything he's got. The dead man will not give up. The dead man is rising. The dead man trying to pull himself back up to his feet. He will not stay down. He will not quit. But here comes Triple H with another shot with this chair. As The Undertaker tries to hold himself up. And The Undertaker chair meets the midsection of the dead man. The dead man rose, and now the dead man falls once again. Triple H goes for the cover. This one's it. 1, 2. Oh, but it's not over just yet. Triple H has a lot of fight left in him. What do you got to do if you're the game, Triple H? The Undertaker going to extreme lengths to not lose this historic streak of his at WrestleMania. The undefeated streak, 8-19-0. Shawn Michaels telling him to come, saying, "Come on, you got to stop." But this is all legal. Shawn Michaels, letting his emotions get a little bit of the best of him, and such a high stakes match between two of the greatest performers of all time. Shawn Michaels just wants to end it. He doesn't want to see Undertaker suffer this way. Undertaker saying, "Don't end it, Shawn." And then Triple H saying, "End it, Shawn, or I will." And you see Triple H cut above the eye. Oh, now this what he wanted to use last year to end the streak. This year, it's going to happen, and this time, he's going to end everything. The Undertaker doesn't know where he is. Triple H saying, "You end it or I will." This one could be over in just a matter of moments. Triple H saying, "I'm ending it." Shawn Michaels can't bear to watch what he's watching. And it seems to be that Shawn Michaels didn't get his emotions in check. Triple H out to prove that he's the one. He's the one in 19-1. Triple H wants to do what Shawn Michaels couldn't do. Bull right with the sledgehammer. That's it. That's it. End it. It's over. 1, 2. Oh, but it's not over. Michaels counted, but it was not enough. The Undertaker kicking out at 2.5. Where in the world is The Undertaker finding us? The Undertaker will not stay down. The Undertaker will not give up. The dead man rises. The dead man is very much alive in this. His streak is alive and well. For now. That sledgehammer collided. Oh no, this has got to be it. No, Michaels grabs that sledgehammer from Triple H. That would have been it. This match would have been over. The fans not too pleased that Michaels is grabbing that sledgehammer. Triple H saying to Shawn Michaels to end it. That would have been over right then and there. Undertaker hasn't moved in minutes. What is going on in Shawn Michaels' mind where he just can't get himself to end it? This is devastating. Undertaker has no idea where he is. Triple H telling Shawn Michaels to end it. Oh, Hell's Gate on to Shawn Michaels. Undertaker's got I don't even know if Undertaker realizes who he's got the Hell's Gate on. Because Shawn Michaels was thinking about stopping the match. Oh my God, the sledgehammer right to the skull of the Undertaker. Absolutely brutal from the game. Shawn Michaels. He did it to protect his friend. Now what? There's no referee. The only official in this match taken out. Oh, but the Undertaker fights back. Where in the world is the Undertaker finding this? Oh, Hell's Gate, the same move that forced Triple H to tap out last year, but this time there's no referee. Just like last year, Triple H may be forced to tap. Triple H looking for that sledgehammer, much like last year. Triple H has got the sledgehammer this time. He loses it again. Very much deja vu of last year, but this time Triple H looks to pick up the Undertaker. Undertaker holding onto that foot of his to apply even more pressure to this hold. As he looks to put Triple H. Triple H is out. Triple H is done. This is over. But there's no ref. There's no ref. There's no ref. Undertaker's putting everything into this Hell's Gate, but there is no referee. Shawn Michaels is down and out. This is what happens. Undertaker chose to take out Shawn Michaels with the Hell's Gate, but now Triple H also taken out. Now what? Undertaker just let go. But that took a lot out of Triple H. Here comes Charles Robinson. And now trying to get inside the cell so he can help this out. So he can... New referee. Shawn Michaels, we need an official. But Shawn Michaels is down and out. The Undertaker looking for a choke slam to end this right here, right now. This is it. Charles Robinson goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Triple H gets the shoulder up just before the 3. You gotta be kidding me. The Undertaker can't believe it. Triple H isn't done just yet. And now Charles Robinson checking on the Heartbreak Kid, the special guest referee, Shawn Michaels. Undertaker looking at the referee and the ref saying it was only 2. And now the Undertaker is unhinged. Now going to chokeslam Charles Robinson. Oh my God. The Undertaker is so out of it. He doesn't even know what he's doing at this point. He's just taking everybody out. Desperation from the Undertaker. Undertaker doesn't even know what to do at this point. Undertaker's out of it. But so is Triple H. These two are spent. That's what happens when you step into a structure like Hell in a Cell. You give it everything you've got, but your life has changed forever. And these two have been in 19 of the 24 Hell in a Cell match. Super sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels and a pedigree. This is going to be it. We've seen them win championships with this before, with this combination before. It's over. Streak's over. Streak's over. 1, 2. You gotta be kidding me. It's not over yet. Shawn Michaels thought that was going to be it. Shawn Michaels doesn't know what to do. He thought that sweet chin music to The Undertaker and then a pedigree from Triple H was going to end it right then and there. But it wasn't enough to keep down the dead man for the 3. Shawn Michaels repaying the favor for that Hell's Gate The Undertaker put Shawn Michaels in earlier in the match. Let's take a look at this one more time. Triple H sends The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels the sweet chin music. What a bout this has been. And a pedigree. Let's take a look at this. 1, 2, and just before that, that's 2.99 seconds if I've ever seen a 2.99 cover. The Undertaker will not die. The streak, he's not ready for it to be over. But Triple H has that sledgehammer, and Triple H is just about ready for the streak to be over. One more shot with that sledgehammer, and this match, this fight, this brawl, this 4-match saga that's taken place between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, and then Triple H and The Undertaker will be over. Now Triple H sends Shawn Michaels to the outside. The emotion now overcoming the game. Oh, but The Undertaker sits up. The Undertaker's not done. There's life left in the dead man. And now what a shot from The Undertaker. And again, the dead man has risen. The dead man always rises to the occasion no matter what. We saw it last year, and we've seen it for the past 18 years. And now he's about to 19 years. Now he's about to go 20-0. Snake Eyes. Big boot. The Undertaker is rallying. He's picking up some steam. And a leg drop to the game in the center of the ring. And The Undertaker could be moments away from finishing off the game as he looks for a tombstone pile driver. This is it. It's over. Can you say 20-0? 1, 2. Oh, but the game kicks out. My God. The Undertaker can't believe it. I can't believe, I don't even know what to say. What in the world? I can't believe what I'm seeing. We just saw Triple H kick out of the tombstone, an emphatic tombstone from the dead man. The same move that's put out many before him. Many before the game have been taken out with that move. In fact, the game, Shawn Michaels have both been taken out with that tombstone pile driver before. All the respect for The Undertaker that Shawn Michaels has. He's so emotionally conflicted. Now Triple H. The Undertaker trying to grab on a Triple H, but Triple H trying to keep himself separated as The Undertaker and Triple H both start to stir. The damage has been done. There's a cut above Triple H's eye. Headbutt from the dead man trying to open that wound on the head of Triple H even more. The second referee, Charles Robinson, is down after that chokeslam earlier. Shawn Michaels conflicted. You can see the emotion in his eyes. As two of the people he has the utmost respect for good trade blows back and forth in the center of the ring as they are on their knees. The fans here are on their feet. It is absolutely electric here in Orlando at WrestleMania 28. What a match we are witnessing. It truly is an end of an era. These two are one-of-a-kind athletes. These two, so unique, giving it everything they've got. Two legends, two future WWE Hall of Famers, giving it everything they've got. The Undertaker, 19-0, looking to go the big 20-0. Triple H looking to go. Make sure Undertaker goes 19-1 and be the one. And 19-1. Can Triple H do it as he fights back? Triple H trying to do whatever it takes. Oh, but one more tombstone for the Undertaker, but Triple H moves around. Pedigree. And a pedigree. That's it. Streaks over. 1, 2. Oh! No way! But the Undertaker kicks out again. How close can you get without getting to 3? As if I thought the 2.99 count was close earlier. It got just that much closer to 3. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could get any closer to 3 than what we've seen earlier. Shawn Michaels, with every kick out, with every minute, with every second that goes by, the emotions really kick in, really set in the mind of the Heartbreak Kid, the special guest referee, Shawn Michaels. He doesn't even know what to think. He even hit The Undertaker with a sweet chin music, and then Triple H hit a pedigree for a great DX combo. The Undertaker sits up. The Undertaker's dazed, though. He sat up, but he's dazed. It wasn't the same fury that we've seen from his eyes when he sits up previously. Triple H sees the sledgehammer. Just Triple H desperately trying to grab that sledgehammer. His final hope. The difference maker that this sledgehammer could be. One more shot to The Undertaker, and the streak is over. It could end right now, but The Undertaker has a chair. These two grabbing weapons. Who is going to have the strength to hit the other? But The Undertaker back up to his feet. And now Undertaker's got his boot right on the sledgehammer. And he's got the smirk on his eyes, and he says, "Not today." Oh my God, what a shot with the chair to the face of Triple H now. Oh, now repaying the favor with those steel chair shots to the spine of the game. Oh, and again to Triple H. Absolutely devastating. Oh, and again in the midsection. Boom, right to the spine. Spine rattling shot with a chair. This has been brutal to say the least. The Undertaker's not done. He wants to make sure that he ends Triple H once and for all. With this being an end of an era, he wants to guarantee that this is over once and for all. There are no questions asked. At the end of the day, The Undertaker truly beat Triple H, not just survived like last year. He wants to walk out of WrestleMania on his own after defeating Triple H. Last year, he was carried out. He was put on a cart and carried out. This year, Undertaker looks to end the game. It was time to play the game, but now the game seems to be just about over. With every chair shot The Undertaker nails Triple H with. The Undertaker closer and closer to saying 20-0. Just a matter of moments. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Triple H is not done yet. It's not over yet. There is still some fight left in the game. Look at the whirlwind of emotions in Shawn, Triple H. And now The Undertaker is back up to his feet. What is next from the dead man? And The Undertaker. Triple H has that sledgehammer once again. Triple H trying to pull himself back up. Trying. Triple H realizes the danger's in, which is why he has that sledgehammer as he tries to get himself into the corner to keep himself away from The Undertaker. What is left of the game? It seems the Undertaker's got this 1-1. The Undertaker saying to Triple H, stay down. Much like last year when Triple H told the Undertaker to stay down. Much like we heard Triple H say it earlier after those steel chair shots. But the Undertaker catches the sledgehammer. Triple H doesn't have enough left in him for that to work. Undertaker saying, not today. This one's over. And now the Undertaker. Triple H. Not going to end this. Triple H. Not going to let it end like this. If he's going to go out. Boom! With a sledgehammer. Triple H's own sledgehammer used against him by The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels couldn't even watch. Shawn Michaels turned his back. He couldn't even watch what The Undertaker just did with that sledgehammer right to the face of Triple H. And this one is over. Just a matter of moments. All Shawn Michaels can do is just hope this one ends soon. And the straps come down. The dead man about to be 20-0 as Triple H tries to pull himself up. Much like Shawn Michaels did right before his career was over. Held on to The Undertaker, trying to pull himself up. How familiar, how deja vu. This is going to end the same way it did just 2 years ago when the career of Shawn Michaels was over. And a second tombstone pile driver will end this one right now. Tombstone pile driver. And it's all over. Shawn Michaels left with no choice but to count 1, 2, 3. And a 3, and it is all over. The dead man rises to the occasion again. The Undertaker 20-0. Shawn Michaels conflicted. Both of his two closest allies, two people he has the utmost respect for, are down and out. They put each other through absolute hell, through war. And in the end, The Undertaker with a sledgehammer to the face of Triple H. And then one last emphatic tombstone driver to go 20-0 at WrestleMania. The undefeated streak of the dead man continues. All right, everyone, and that was the game. Triple H versus the Phenom, The Undertaker, at WrestleMania 28. In the end, it would be a vicious sledgehammer shot to the head of Triple H by The Undertaker, and then an emphatic tombstone pile driver by the dead man for the 1, 2, 3, and The Undertaker became 20-0, increasing his undefeated WrestleMania streak once more. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to today's video. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials. On Instagram at Hype the Commentator. On Twitch at Hype the Commentator. On X at Hype Commentator. Right here on YouTube at Hype the Commentator. Thank you all for sticking with me on this journey. And I will see you all in the next one.